What if the life you were truly born to live hasn't even begun yet? You played by the rules, you carried your weight, you've shown up for everyone else. But deep down, there's still a question that quietly lingers, not all the time, but often enough. It's gentle, but persistent. It doesn't scream, but it doesn't leave either. Is this really it? Is this the life I was truly meant to live? And maybe your life looks fine on the outside. You're working hard, you're providing for yourself, your family. Maybe you're moving up in your career or you're already up there. But is there freedom? Time freedom? Choice freedom, meaning you do what you do because you choose to, not because you have to. Now, for the sake of time, I'll just give you some specific data for the US only, but it's a global trend. Those questions I just asked about a life of freedom, real freedom, do you know that recent surveys show us that only about 1 in 10 Americans say that they've reached financial freedom, meaning they're debt free, bills are covered, and they still have money left over. But here's the thing, when you add in time freedom, the ability to choose what you do, when you do, and how you spend your days, that number drops dramatically because freedom isn't just about income, it's about sovereignty. Now, as far as we know, there are no exact statistics available yet for this specific kind of freedom. But when we look across all the data, the real number is likely just barely between 2 and 5% at best. These are the folks who are truly living a life where money, time, and purpose align. And the rest? We're still caught up in the cycle somewhere. Some are surviving, others are listening to their soul's calling, but still not truly free. The beautiful thing, however, is that something is happening. And especially in the wake of COVID, so many of us have been awakening to something deeper, re examining what truly matters, rethinking what freedom really means to us, and listening more closely to that whisper inside, that quiet inner voice that says, there's more that's possible, more peace of mind, more purpose, more joy, more freedom. And yes, money matters. It's part of creating real freedom, but so is time freedom, as well as meaning. Meaning that what you're building actually matters, and that how you spend your time reflects who you truly are, and that your days add up to something purposeful. And most of all, it's about honoring that quiet nudge inside that says you were born for something greater. Now, despite this trend of awakening, so many are still stuck. And it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because the system was never designed to set you free. So many are still trading time for money, meaning the moment you stop working, income stops flowing. Your dreams get postponed. Your joy is on hold. So we just keep pushing things off, waiting for better times. And life becomes something you'll get to someday. Someday you'll have more time for family, for friends, for yourself, time to travel, see the world, to meet cultures, time to create and simply breathe. But here's the truth, we're not guaranteed someday. We only have this moment, and what we do with it shapes everything. And yet, even though we know this, because we do, we know it in our heart of hearts, we know this is true. Yet, so many of us are still holding on to hope alone, without the tools, the strategies, or the aligned opportunities to turn that hope into momentum. I still remember one of my father's most loyal team members. His name was Mr. Felter. And whenever things got tough, He'd always remind us of something my dad used to say: hope doet leven. That's Dutch for hope gives life. And it does. But hope alone will not carry you into the life you were truly meant for. Not without a shift in mindset and in heart set and in the systems and strategies that actually support your becoming. And in today's complex and changing world, what's needed is a new kind of map, a visionary blueprint for what I call sacred wealth. And this isn't the old model of wealth. This is wealth that doesn't just flow to you, it flows through you, fueling your life and uplifting the world around you. And this is not just possible, it's within your reach. And that's why I'm inviting you to join us for my signature Sacred Wealth seminar. In this experience, you'll receive both the visionary map and the practical opportunity to literally catapult you into a life of new possibilities and real freedom. A space where soul meets strategy. Now, when I say soul, I'm not talking religion or spirituality or any specific belief system for that matter. You get to keep that because soul embraces it all. What we mean is that most essential part of you, that purest aspect that lives beneath all the roles, the titles, and the expectations you may carry. It's the part of you that is always known there's more of you, more life to live, more legacy to claim. It's that part that is connected to the totality of life, wise, grounded, and already whole. And it's from this deep place of authenticity, of who you truly are, that freedom stops being this far off dream somewhere out there meant for a privileged few, the elite, the highly educated, the smart ones. You fill it in. This is where freedom becomes a way of life, your way of life. But it does start with an intentional and aligned choice. So, whether you're a lifelong achiever who's followed the formula but still feels like something is missing, or you're a creative spirit longing to travel and contribute without burning out, or maybe you consider yourself just a regular person, although you know your soul never thinks of you as regular. You're just simply ready to stop postponing your joy, your peace, and your possibility. This is for you. And if any of this resonates, take a look below at the details of our upcoming Sacred Wealth seminar in your area. Reclaim your time, your income, and your purpose in a changing world. Because the life your soul has been longing for is closer than you think. And now is your time to claim it. I so look forward to seeing you inside the Sacred Wealth Signature Seminar.